If you like what you see, hit subscribe, click the bell and enable all notifications.
We had such plans for this world. Our Earth, so mercifully cleansed by the meteor they named Apophis. We had such plans, all thwarted by one man, Nicholas Rain. With the push of a button, our future was ended. The arcs emerged. The ecopods came tumbling down, all premature, pouring life back into the barren lands, starting the cycle of life anew, as we had planned to do with our own species. Our plans were thwarted by the naive and arrogant masses. The cleansing of our weakened species was hindered. Our aid selfishly refused. They chose their own pitiful existence over the future of the breed. Such hubris. They thought us defeated. We let them believe us defeated. But we moved underground. We watched their petty squabbles, their meaningless turf wars, their childish attempts at order from chaos, and we grew strong. Our science, our expertise, all aligned, all with one sole purpose: the surgical culling of the weak. Man reborn! We tear down the defenses. We take their compounds. We take the arcs. We raise their settlements and townships to the ground. Tonight marks the beginning of the cleansing. Tonight marks the rebirth of the authority!
What the hell is going on out there?
Nothing good. Better gear up and move out.
Switch the name and rage choose the game. I'm not going to talk too much in the beginning. I'm going to get started immediately and get the ball rolling.
It's go time, right?
Yeah, grab your gear.
I actually played Rage 1 many years ago. Actually should try that again. It was a fun game. This game's cool as well.
I'll secure the door.
I think most people just have nostalgia for the first game.
Oh, come on, Lily, that was my kill.
You gotta move a little faster, Walker.
Lily, the closest thing I ever had to family. We grew up here in Vineland, raised by her drill sergeant of a mother. Me? I'm an orphan. I don't have a mother.
But there's plenty more where that came from. I'm telling you, this is the big one.
All right. Well, let's go fucking get some.
What's your profanity?
Come on!
Okay, let's go.
Let's do this!
That's the first attempt at this recording that I wasn't able to kill him with shooting.
On my way.
Okay. Melee will do.
Close call?
Not at all.
Gonna be hard to keep score.
I was never much for counting.
Walker! We need you in the courtyard! Now!
We're on our way. Got Lily too.
Jersey's been deployed to warn the other settlements. They gotta know.
I guess this is big then.
Yeah,
Just
headshots
snap
there.
it on the comm box.
Pick up Feltrite cells from fallen enemies to regenerate health. Keep in mind that Feltrite cells are highly unstable though, and will dissolve if not picked up quickly enough.
This is the biggest attack I've ever seen. I'm serious.
Then let's go. You're gonna go earn us a glory ribbon.
If you've taken a lot of damage, use a health infusion to regain vitality. TTU's health infusion.
Mom is expecting us at
That is one big mother.
Big one!
What the? It's a ranger!
Not just any ranger. That's Jersey.
Holy shit! It took his whole head off!
Eye for an eye, hit for a hit.
So much for Ranger Jersey.
He's not gonna defib out of that. It's all up to me now.
Shit, Mom's gonna skin you alive messing with Ranger gear.
But it's still got a lot of Jersey in it.
Yeah, but it's our only shot.
Oh, yeah!
All
This
that
is
blood
even better
inside
than
the
I
suit
thought.
now. It's actually nasty if you think about it. Okay, let's try this.
Lily, I need you in the garage. Walker, get your ass to the courtyard.
Tap Q quickly. Tap Q to quickly switch between recently used weapons, or hold Q to access the full loadout.
Guess I go alone. On my way.
The wingstick is a versatile and deadly gadget that can be used in combination with your other weapons. G to throw wingstick. Thank you. I love how you can be on the head for a second and then just one split second later all your shots miss because they're not there anymore. And no, oh, some felt right. Use grenades to deal massive damage and even take out multiple hostiles that are huddled together. G, tap, throw grenade. G, hold, cook grenade. X, switch grenade. Come on, peek the sight. Thank you. As I shoot, he bloody ducks a bit there. That's just me being bad. I'm not used to these kinds of sights. Even though I played through the game once already.
Mom really tried to keep you out of that armor as long as she could. Wonder why.
Getting jealous, Lily?
Damn right I am. I would have been the youngest ranger to ever get sworn in, if not for this bullshit nanotrite crap.
Hold control to focus and highlight enemies and objects of tactical importance. Using focus also attracts nearby Nanotrite to you. Come on, peek, peek, peek. Come on. I don't know why I'm that bad at throwing the bloody thing.
Walker, what's keeping you?
One of them
over
down.
here.
Hold on.
Muted
Walker's
myself there for a
inbound.
second. Oh, both of them down. Wow, okay. Should be able to blow up this guy above, hopefully. No, I had to shoot there for a sec, otherwise he wouldn't have died. Some felt right up here as well. So many things that you learn in this game.
The academy about the ranger armors?
The first playthrough.
Overdrive when it's charged. Cut your enemies to pieces.
Kill enemies in succession to charge overdrive, which increases the damage you deal. When fully charged, you can activate overdrive by pressing V. While using overdrive, you will also gain health.
Whoa! This is amazing!
That should be all of them dead. And he's one come to me. Ah, there it is. Come on, headshot. Come on, man. I can't focus on the guy at the back and this thing charging at me at the same time. Thank you. Shooting that, you're supposed to stun him, but I don't think I got the shot off. And here we go.
Get the wounded out of the hot zone! Move! The wall gun is running dry! Raining ammo! Go, go, go! You! Get me a sit rep on Ranger Jersey!
Dear old Aunt Prowley. Decorated war hero, ranger, and role model. Especially for Lily. She took me in when my parents died. The meanest mom this orphan wildcard never asked for. Reporting for duty!
Come here! That's Jersey's armor.
Jersey, they killed him.
You're brave enough to put on his armor? You're brave enough to do his job.
Fuck is that?
Something very huge and overpowered.
Never seen anything so big!
Makes an easy target.
Can't be! He should be dead! General Cross? Get going!
I want the first genus, till everything else.
General Cross, the evil leader of the evil authority. Our own boogeyman. A bedtime story for naughty kids like me. I don't know if Prowley has lost it or if it's really true. Do you know this, though? If it is, I'm not gonna stand for it. Son of a...
Stand down! That's a direct order!
How did you not realize the hulking behemoth coming through?
Watch out!
Ugly bastard! Hold on!
Oh, shit!
I doubt that thing even died.
Erwina Prowley, is that you? I was set to spare the lives of you original Archists for experimentation. But for you, I'll make an exception for old times, Erwina. After all, your uselessness is what once spared my life.
Later on, he feels so much weaker than he seems now. Now he seems overpowered, but later in the game, you can 4-shot, 5-shot him in certain fights, even on the
See if we
hard.
can jumpstart this. Clear.
Wait, what the fuck? Fuck's sake! Oh, I was conscious!
Yeah, you were. But your shiny new armor needed a jolt.
So this is it then? This is all that's left?
Just over 20 survivors. We're still digging out the ruins.
I saw Prowley. It was General Cross. He
killed her. He killed my mother.
I don't know how. but we gotta stop them. And I'll personally wring the neck of that goddamn wrinkled bastard.
I never really believed the stories. That the Authority would return.
Well, they did. And we gotta do something about it.
Mom knew what to do. The Rangers knew.
Wait a minute. They kept their files, the logs. They kept them in the Presidio.
The Ranger CP? You nuts? Only Rangers can go in there.
Look at me, Lily. I'm the only Ranger left.
Holy shit. You really are.
Okay, let's get moving. I wish this pistol wasn't automatic when you hip fire it. Oh, I would have gone for semi-automatic any day. Tap, tap, tap. Now you have to aim down sight for it to be tap, tap. I don't know if there's a setting to change it. I haven't really found it. I mostly play with the shotgun in my the no commentary playthrough. With the shotgun's OP. I wanted to play
something for me in here, Prowley.
I wanted to play on Insanity this time around, but I'm gonna keep it on hard mode just to get the game going, keep it moving.
Unknown intruder. This is Presidio Security Protocol. State your name, rank, and business.
Walrat Unit, Corporal Walker. I'm here to find information about Ranger Unit Sergeant Erwina Prowley.
Processing. Security Protocol override.
That already says something, that you're able to get in here with just by saying her name, as you saying her name, overriding it.
Walker, if you're seeing this message, it means we've been hit harder than ever before. I'm likely dead, and Vineland is laid to ruin. It also means that you're the only living Ranger, and that the Authority is back, and they must be stopped. All these years, I kept you away from the ranks of the Rangers, as I hoped you would be spared in an attack like this. Likely targeting Rangers and Elders. You're my hidden weapon. Sorry I kept you in the dark. You now have full access to Vineland's primary arc, and the technology inside. The old icebox. Imagine spending hundreds of years in this thing. It was me, your parents, all the originals. Froze up like popsicles. And from here we emerged and kicked the Authority's ass. Inside the Ark is an ID accession distributor, which is my greatest gift to you. A device which augments the nanotrites in your blood and gives you, well, superhuman powers. There's no other way to put it. Enter the Ark and activate it.
Now, let's see what kind of surprise you got for me here, Ghost Prowley. She might be dead, but she's still calling the shots.
I wonder how powerful she was, seeing as she was dispatched so easily, caught and dispatched so easily. I can't remember seeing her in Rage 1 though, unless it's just been that long ago. Arcs are extremely valuable and can contain both arc weapons and nanotrite abilities. Search for arcs across the wasteland to become more powerful. Approach the arc, face the door, and use focus by holding control to open it up.
Please approach for security scanning. Security scanning complete. Welcome to ARC 401A.
I turned off the tutorials, so
I just stick my hand into this strange
it
hole
skips
and
it
hope for the
completely.
best.
I'll show you guys the abilities in fights,
Huh, there goes nothing.
if you haven't seen them before.
My arm?
Come back to the main hall. I have more information for you.
Feels weird taking instructions from my dead aunt.
Well, she's not blood.
You've got your first ID accession. For you, there is more. There are many arcs still out there. Find them. Each arc contains valuable resources that will help your fight against the Authority. But you can't fight them alone. You'll need help. If Lily is still alive, she will be invaluable to you. But there are other allies. People you may have only heard about. Around the end of the Authority Wars, a few of us in the inner circle of the Resistance initiated what came to be known as Project Dagger. It was designed to put an end to the Authority. Permanently. We knew it wasn't likely that they'd just disappear despite their losses. And furthermore, we knew that General Cross was in possession of technology that allowed him something akin to eternal life. Project Dagger was scrapped when Vineland closed its gates to outsiders. But a pact of sorts remained between me and the other 3 original Daggers. First, John Marshall of Gunbarrel, a tough, no-nonsense old warhorse who led the first fight against the Authority. He understands the importance of technology and spycraft better than anyone. His skills will help keep you off the Authority's radar.
Let's see what it says. Let me just try it this way. That's easier to read. John Marshall is a long-time resident of Gunbarrel. He settled shortly after the Authority Wars. His background is well known. Many respect Marshall for his service to the people of the Free Wasteland, just as many fear his grizzled toughness and, of course, his tendency to whip out a sword-off shotgun to settle any dispute. Haunted by memories of battling on the front lines of 2 wars, it's hard to blame him for his rough habits, especially with him standing on a robotic leg that has been patched together so many times it's barely functional. Having fought on battlefields alongside the likes of Rowena Prowley and the Walkers, Nadia and Hector, culminating in being captured by the Authority, Marshall has seen it all. It doesn't seem like the war ever ended in his mind. He's been stockpiling enough munitions to blow Gunbarrel off the face of the planet, should he so choose. He's connected with a network of spies such as Gulo, and is most likely seen serving booze in the Dud Primer Tavern.
Second, Lucem Hagar of Wellspring, daughter of war hero Dan Hagar. She went from guerrilla fighter to mayor of the greatest city in the wasteland. Her access to military-grade vehicles will be indispensable.
Lucem Hagar is the daughter of Dan Hagar of the Hagar settlement. Together with the rest of her family, she joined the resistance movement at the beginning of the Authority Wars and never looked back. During the war, she performed daring feats of intelligence gathering and assassination on orders from the resistance. Her skill with a wingstick remained her greatest fighting asset. During one of her many runs into enemy territory, she was trapped and taken by a group of elite masked commandos. She was taken to a safe house and interrogated by the unknown captors. It turned out that these captors were on the same team as her. They were the Rangers, the elite group put together by Sergeant Prowley and Dr. Cavassier. They had closely followed Lucem's operations behind enemy lines and decided that she might be presenting a yet unknown enemy. When she was about to assassinate a sleeper agent on the Authority side, they had to intervene. After this, the Rangers and Lucem kept tight communication via dead drops and coded radio to make sure they didn't muddy the clandestine waters by killing their own. After the war, Lucem became a crucial part of the Wellspring administration as she managed to use her spy skills to broker delicate deals between proud and headstrong wasteland forces. She became a much-loved diplomat in the city. When Old Man Hagar finally kicked the bucket after his stint as mayor for Wellspring, Lucem picked up the baton. I remember her and her dad from the first game. Not much else though.
And then there's Dr. Anton Cavassier, ex-Authority scientist turned resistance fighter. He's a genius when it comes to nanotrite technology and mutations. His skills are a cornerstone of the Dagger project.
Dr. Anton Cavassier has been involved with Authority in the past, forced to work as the chief scientist on the Super Soldier program, which gave rise to the mutants that roam the wasteland today. During his time with Authority, Cavassier met Elizabeth Cadence, an old friend who he'd later help escape. In their escape, Cavassier set the mutants free to wreak havoc on the Authority, which they far outnumbered. Elizabeth and Cavassier escaped in an aircraft which neither of them were trained in controlling. Major James Casey, the Visionary's right-hand man, ordered the execution, which led to the aircraft being shot out of the sky, costing Cavassier both his legs and his vision. With the help of the giant mutant Cavassier had created in the past, they got away, leading them to the city of Wellspring. Cavassier then chose to live in the deserts, secluded away from society. When the war broke out, Anton Kvasir and Sergeant Prowley, among others, formed the Regional Rangers. Dr. Kvasir was one of the leading minds behind the Ranger armor development. The Rangers toppled the Authority war machines and brought the much-hated General Cross down. Kvasir was awarded a sacked Authority compound after the downtaking of Cross, where he now lives out a reclusive existence. He still continues his work as a researcher, creating breakthroughs in filter development for clean energy, as well as adapting crops for the strange wasteland. Eventually, tired of wheelchairs and mechanical cockpits, he created a bizarre mutant, legs, to replace his own.
You will want to know more down the road. Your Ranger Armor CPU has logs that will be able to answer many of your questions. Good luck out there, Ranger Walker.
Walker attacks Ranger. I keep on pressing push to talk.
So you thought you'd just dump all that on my shoulders and waltz off into oblivion, huh, Aunt Prowley?
Muting myself.
Well then, guess it's all up to me now.
I'm so used to pressing push to talk with all the noise in my house that now that I've got on push to mute, I sometimes talk while I'm muted, while I cut off sentences.
Lily, there are 3 people I need to find. John Marshall, Dr. Kvasir, and Lusum Hagar. They're all part of a Project Dagger designed to stop the Authority.
That's a pretty tall order.
Yeah, your mother is no nonsense, even from the afterlife.
Too soon, Walker.
Sorry, Lily. But, hey, I'm ready to trek out into the wasteland.
I think I got just the thing. Come see me.
I'm going to see what's this side. I've never actually come this way. Nothing. Nada. Zilch.
So, what you got?
Well, I've got lots of ideas for projects, and with your help, we can get them off the ground. They're gonna be key to your survival out there. So, let's get you your ride.
I'm surprised there's still vehicles available after that attack. Welcome to the project screen. Here you're able to purchase projects using project points that you have earned. Projects give a large variety of benefits. At the moment you only have access to Lily's basic projects, so let's head over there. Let's view. The first project that you can purchase unlocks the vehicles menu. It will also reward you with your very own combat vehicle, the Phoenix, and this is also the only vehicle you can upgrade in the whole game. The vehicles menu gives access to vehicle upgrades and allows you to call in a vehicle whenever you need one. Go ahead and purchase it by selecting it and holding F. My English tonight, holy crap. Fantastic, you've unlocked the vehicles menu. It can be accessed through the menus or menu screen or press tab. To unlock more projects, gain project points by completing locations and activities in the wasteland. Continue.
The garage is online and the Phoenix is good to go. There are more projects here that would benefit the 2 of us. You need to beef yourself up, and I need to get Vineland into some semblance of order. If you're lucky, your 3 Dagger project contacts will offer you a similar deal, because you sure need to get tough to take on the Authority.
Thanks for the tip. Alright, I'm heading out.
It's a big bad world out there, so be careful. And don't go messing people over. You're a ranger now. You better act like it. Oh, and John Marshall in Gun Barrel is your closest dagger. You might want to start there. And be careful. We need you. I'm keeping the survivors safe. You go make the wasteland safe. Cool?
I actually wish that you can almost like Fallout 4
Adios.
or other games see the settlement change as you upgrade it, or in this case when you go for all the projects, because you don't actually see change in any of these compounds, which is a pity. Welcome to the wasteland. You can use the map menu tab to locate and track things you can do in the open world. As you explore, more things you can do will be added to the map. You can also press M, by the way. Tracking a location on the map will track it with your GPS. The GPS shows you the fastest route there while driving, so you can also take shortcuts over land masses. There are unlocked missions and arcs you can track now on the map. Well, I want to show you guys something. Let me just see if I can see them. Those pillars of light in the distance, or all the arcs in the vicinity that look quite close to you. For you to see the further ones, even the hidden ones, you have to be in the vicinity, like in the area they are. So you won't be able to see one that's, for example, over there because it's too far away. You just see this one and the hidden ones, or this one and the 2 behind it.
Look at you, a fresh ranger. I'm Phoenix. I know I look good, but I drive
Oh yeah, I also have the DLC Rise of the Ghosts.
better.
And the BFG, which we're now going to pick up. I'm not going to use any cheats, like the cheat codes they show here. But I might use the progress booster to get myself up and running faster. I might not. I'm not really connected to the Rage, what do you call it, network. So I don't know if I'm getting any achievements. I've played it through the game once from beginning to end. And never got any achievements because my Bethesda launcher, which I unfortunately got the game on, wouldn't allow me to connect to the network there. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the game on Steam. I wish I could.
Let's you and me go for a spin.
Now it's a bit too late. Let's get the BFG. And this is the extension that we picked up in there. Dash. Wait for the meter to fill again. Dash. It's going to be helpful in later fights. But I never really used it in the previous no commentary run. If that no commentary run is even up by the time that you guys see this, because I might replace it with this voiced one. This gun I will only use against crushes and bosses, because it's going to be a waste of ammo otherwise. So guys, with that being picked up, said and done, I'm going to call this an episode, and I'll see you guys in the next. Cheers!